And how's everything been going over in LA?
Everything's going great. The weather is great, of course.
Oh man, in England at the moment, it's getting colder by the day.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah, yeah, I bet, I bet. So everything's going good, Mark? Everything good?
Yeah, really good, man. Really good. I've kind of the last since I shot Kung Fu Games, which was probably last year, last May, I think it was May,
Mhm.
June, and then literally that was a roller coaster. I literally went from that going over to LA and then going to Mexico, shooting that for like 8 weeks. I literally it was about 7 or 8 weeks in total with rehearsals, and then I came straight back to a costume fitting for Deadpool. So and then it was literally I was on Deadpool until the following February. So because of the strike, so so yeah, it was an incredible year.
That's
So
insane. That's insane. Well, speaking of Deadpool, I see your sweater, Deadpool Wolverine
oh
and
man, yeah,
everything
I got some cool merch, man, from the film. I got
there.
two jackets. I got like a Deadpool Wolverine jacket, and then I got like two t-shirts and then obviously the hoodie. Yeah, so I got some really
That's
nice
awesome, man. Can you speak
souvenirs.
like briefly about, your experience working on that huge movie?
Yeah, for sure, my friend. It was crazy. I did two auditions to get on the stunt team. And yeah, the first audition, it was fun. It was a lot of weapon work and show them what you could do. And then I got a call back. I got chosen, a call back, and then I had to do an audition in front of Sean Levery, which was crazy. And he said, "Oh, you're the nunchaku guy." So I kind of knew her in good books. He must
Awesome,
have liked
awesome.
nunchucks. So
So, how amazing was it to work with, Ryan Hugh?
it was incredible every day. Like the two sequences that I was involved with, it was I was the main guard on the convoy where Chris Evans's cameo was,
Mhm.
and that it was just insane. I was on that convoy for months, and it was literally yeah, it was just great to see them all work and the way they work. At that level. It was an incredible experience, And yeah, I'm the kind of guy that traps them on that magnet thing.
Uh,
And then obviously I was in the whole sequence many times. I got killed by Blade.
that's
I got to
awesome.
rugby tackle Gambit.
Mhm.
So when you see the slow-mo rugby tackle and Gambit, that's me.
Great.
I got blown up by Gambit. By a card, throwing card. Yeah, it was just a whole lot of fun. And then I got my throat cut by Blade, which was cool. A huge fan of the original Blade movie, and I said to Wesley, it's pure honor just to get my throat cut by you because I was such a fan of that character.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was so happy Wesley was back. I mean, as soon as I saw him on screen back as Blade, it blew my mind, man. I'm so happy.
Oh man, it was yeah. I couldn't tell anybody. I knew all that when I was doing it, and obviously I loved it when it came out and everyone could speak about it. It was just yeah. But no, Hugh and Ryan, just lovely people, and
Awesome.
it was great to be involved.
Awesome, awesome. Well, let's talk about, Kung Fu Games, which you are the lead in, not just a supporting actor. But I'm so glad, to see you in a movie where you're taking the lead. It's so great to see you doing much more because when I saw Hounds of War, I thought they did you dirty. They didn't let you do much in that movie. So
No,
I
it
was
was
so glad you did a lot in this one.
no. I appreciate with Hounds of War. I actually couldn't believe I was doing an Isaac Florentine film and not even throwing one punch. It
Mhm.
was
Yeah.
it was yeah. I said to I kept saying I think they did actually write something for me, a whole action sequence, but it was a time thing,
Oh, okay.
and it was basically couldn't do it in the end. But that would have been fun. But I was just I was grateful to be involved with it, and it was a great team. And working with Isaac and all the team was really good. But no, Kung Fu Games, my friend, I've been looking for an opportunity like this for a long, long time. And I've done lots of stuff, as you know. But I just want to take this occasion to say thank you so much to Shannon McIntosh and Daniel Gross and Ryan Jager, our director, and the whole team at Tiger Style Media and Paramount Movies for giving me an opportunity like this, because it's something that I'll treasure. And I absolutely loved the experience, my friend. It was amazing. So
Yeah, it's definitely such a fun movie. I mean, especially I like
thank
all
you.
the homages to all the martial arts films, like the Shaw Brothers stuff and everything.
Yes.
Was that an idea from the director? What like was he like a big martial arts fan, or was that your idea, or what's how did that come about?
No, it was the director Ryan and Dan Dan Gross. They wrote the script, and it was a collaboration of their ideas. And obviously Dan is such a big kung fu fan and martial arts fan in general. We wanted to do homages to different kind of different films like the Shaw Brothers and the obviously the subway train and the nunchucks and yeah, I never thought I'd do a film with the nunchucks like they are in
Uh,
this movie. It was so much fun, but no, the whole all them scenarios were built and homages were built by Dan and the director
mhm,
Ryan.
mhm.
They did an incredible job, mate, and everyone involved did an incredible job. I'm so proud of everybody. And
Yeah.
it was a pleasure to actually be involved with the movie and to actually be the lead in it, which is something, as I say, I've been wanting for a long time.
Yeah, I'm so happy for you, man. It's
Thank you,
such an
brother.
incredible job.
Appreciate it.
And let's talk about working with, real life martial arts world champions, Caitlin and Jade. Can you talk about working with them?
Yeah, the whole cast, like Caitlin, incredible martial artist, and obviously you probably know her background. She was done stuff as Wonder Woman's double, and it was a whole pleasure of obviously working with Caitlin and Jade, wushu champion, 3 times wushu champion. Jose, incredible performer, and just we fit together like a glove. It's everyone molded together and work really, really well together, and they're just all so lovely and incredible people. And it was like one big family. We were stuck in these void rooms, working together and obviously performing. I'm working with Sarah as well. Sarah Chang, who did all the action for the film. It was, yeah, everyone was absolutely on top and gave it their A game, and it's an absolute pleasure to work with them all. I'd love to do it again.
Oh yeah. I was gonna ask you about Sarah because I love her work in was it Accident Man 2 with Scott Adkins
Yes,
did such a great job in that film. And then I heard that she's the action choreographer for this, and she actually had like a little role too. I remember when they took off the mask, it was her
yes.
underneath, right?
Yeah, no, it was great. It was kind of we had about a week or two to obviously plan and work, and we did previews and we planned all the action sequences, and it was yeah, she did an incredible job. And obviously to have a little moment in the film with her as well. Sarah's so lovely, and she did an incredible job of working with us all. Like my character, I wanted to try and keep it quite practical with me being former SAS. It was more of a military type character.
Right.
The rest were, you had Sarah Ludlow played by Caitlin, it's like the UFC bantamweight, and
Uh-huh.
you had Jade playing the wushu kind of character. It was just, yeah, just the whole scenario of us all together in one kind of Squid Games in environment, trying
Yeah.
to fight for our lives, against obviously other martial artists. So yeah, it was fun. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I definitely get the whole Squid Game vibe with this, with this
Yes.
movie with the martial arts mix in there.
No, thank you.
What was your favorite fight to film with
Wow.
with this movie?
Favorite fight. I think, you know, um, you know me, my friend. I've done that many fights in films. The way I approach fights now is basically it's I like to try to obviously I put 100% in everything I do and but I like to my favorite fights. It's hard.
Or
I think
maybe the most fun that you had on set, like which fight would you had the most fun doing?
I think the nunchucks fight is I love doing nunchucks,
Uh,
but I think my favorite collaboration fight was probably the tea room fight.
hmm
Yeah, I love the tea room fight. I think it's got a good dynamic to it in the sense with all the variety of weapons. I'm doing a weapon in that when I learned that weapon at Shaolin Temple when I was in my early 20s,
Oh
and
wow.
I never ever thought I would use that weapon in a movie.
hmm
So when I saw that weapon, I thought, wow, that's cool. I've yeah, so that's quite a personal favorite, I'd say that the tea
Awesome.
room fight. And man, I think everyone did an incredible job across the board on all four films as well. I'm just honored to be part of Kung Fu Games. I
Mhm.
think it's one of them movies that people will kind of root for who's going through to the next level type thing. I love scenarios where people are thrown into a mix and they've got to survive. Yeah, it's a fun movie.
Yeah, it's definitely fun. I mean, you mentioned you train in Shaolin Temple. Can you talk a little bit about that? That's awesome.
Yeah, sure. When I was 20 years old, I flew to China, trained with the Shaolin monks for about a month.
Wow.
I did wushu, I did the spear, I did all variety of different Chinese martial arts weaponry.
Mhm.
Um, I've kind of my martial arts career along the way, and obviously, I have a competing background as well. I competed in the World Championships in China. I was British Sanshao full contact champion.
Mhm.
Yeah, I've done a whole lot, David, in my life. Yeah, so it's so far, and I still believe my best is yet to come. So, but yeah, it's one of them things that I love doing. I love filmmaking. I love performing as an actor, and I love action. That's the
Awesome.
combination and fusion together is something that I've always loved from being a kid.
hmm Well, speaking of things to come, do you want to share with us with about any other project you have, that you have
Yeah,
in the works?
yeah, there's always projects in the works, my friend. I've just come back from shooting something, obviously recently, and it put me together with someone who, like Don Wilson, who obviously was former kickboxing world champion. I did a convention with Don in Germany
Oh wow.
about the time when I'd just done Ip Man. And yeah, it was kind of for me, it was I said to him, we got on so well. I said, oh, we've got to do a movie together at some point. And yeah, I've just shot something in the UK with him, which
Oh,
which is a lot of fun. A movie
great.
called Shepherd's Code 2. So
Mhm.
so yeah, so that is that's yeah, that was kind of like brought us together, which is cool. And everyone on that shoot were fantastic. The whole team were amazing. So
Awesome. So when can we
but
be expecting that one?
that's going to be next year sometime. Yeah, that'll be next year. Quite early days, obviously. I've just come back from shooting it about a week or
Mhm.
two ago, but I will keep you posted, David. And there's lots in development. Always in my world, there's lots in development as well. So 100%, I will keep you posted.
That's great, man. That's great, man. As far as right now, I mean, Kung Fu Games is available now, right? On digital, I believe.
That's correct. Yeah, you can watch Kung Fu Games now on Amazon Prime, Apple TV, all the digital in the US and the UK. So, and I believe globally as well. So yeah, it's out now. I really appreciate everyone's support to go and check it out.
All right, man. Appreciate you coming on again, man. I'm so glad to see you today and speak to you about this. So much fun, and I can't wait for fans to see Kung Fu Games, on digital. And Mark, you're in one of the biggest movie of the year in Deadpool Wolverine, so people got to start rewatch that too, and
Yeah, no, for sure, my friend. I just want to say I'm very grateful to get the opportunities. I've been doing it a long time, and it's nice to finally get opportunities where I get to be the front man. And but I love all aspects of filmmaking. It's to me, it's a privilege and a pleasure to do what I do. So
Well, I'm looking forward to, much more to come from you. Yeah, as far as, taking the lead and, just kicking butt on screen like this.
no, I appreciate that. Thanks, David. Thank you so much, my friend.
All right, thank you, Mark. Take care, man.
Yeah, you too, brother. All right, awesome.